mémorial central de la guerre, Varsovie, Pologne. Mémorial de l'Holocauste, Yad Vashem, Israël. L'anniversaire du 11 septembre 2001, New York, États-Unis. Autant de durs rappels d'une humanité encore aux prises avec la guerre et la destruction. Mais réunis pour une veillée de prière à Ground Zero, voici des représentants des nations et des religions du monde. Un désir d'amener la paix sur terre les rassemble. Et aussi un même titre. Tous sont devenus ambassadeurs de paix.
Basically, the Ambassador for Peace movement is a network of something like 70,000 activists around the world who are dedicated to the single principle of living for the sake of others. Anyone can be an ambassador for peace. The important factor is that they should be living for the sake of others. They should be bringing peace and creating harmony in their communities. So recently we had President Karzai of Afghanistan proudly announce that he had become an ambassador for peace. Several other heads of state and government are, but equally people completely unknown, unsung heroes in the community are ambassadors for peace too.
We have houses for poor people, street people. For me this medal is special. Why? I don't believe this for me.
On est choisi comme ambassadeur de paix parce qu'on incarne un idéal de vie altruiste ou que l'on dépasse les barrières ethniques, nationales, religieuses. De plus, la contribution particulière des jeunes est honorée par le titre spécial de jeune ambassadeur de paix. En 2006, la première conférence d'ambassadeurs de paix s'est tenue au siège de l'UNESCO à Paris. Le docteur Zia Rizvi, ancien secrétaire général adjoint des Nations Unies, figurait dans le comité de parrainage.
First of all, the important thing is that the objective that they have. Secondly, they are present very much in all parts of the world. Thirdly, their way of doing things is very gentle and very friendly, very helpful, and therefore I think it's very, very good that such organizations exist. If there were more organizations, there would be more peace around the world.
When we put our ambassadors of peace together, you get a very colorful picture. It's bright and exciting, you know, and you really feel something is happening here because we're all different and because we all want to do good together.
Le docteur Sun Myung-moon a lancé l'initiative des ambassadeurs de paix en 2001. C'est le fruit de plus de 70 ans d'efforts accomplis pour la paix. Ces activités ont souvent suscité des controverses et des malentendus, c'est vrai. Mais désormais, la vision de ce philanthrope de 88 ans est de plus en plus reconnue.
I've been working all of my life in inter-religious relations, and I honestly know of nobody else who has done as much as Father Moon has.
En 2005, la FIIPM a inauguré la Fédération pour la paix universelle. Pour sa mission et ses programmes, ce fut une avancée décisive. La FPU est claire, la paix en soi et la paix en famille sont des étapes indispensables pour aller vers l'harmonie générale, d'où sa volonté de remédier à l'éclatement et l'instabilité de la famille, ainsi qu'aux conflits raciaux et religieux.
A lot of governmental agencies do produce reports and recommendations, but then it's up to NGOs to act upon in order to promote a culture of peace where civil society, religious institutions and also politicians can work together.
Le réseau des ambassadeurs de paix appuie le rôle unique des femmes dans la paix internationale et les femmes ont un rôle clé dans tous ces comités.
What strikes me is that former ambassadors, former presidents are with us and with all their experience and sharing, this is a very powerful group to work for world peace.
So many ideas are around. And my feeling is we have to just really follow through. The people here are great thinkers, but also very much action-minded.
I'm always amazed coming to these meetings to see what high level of participants they have and what they represent, various countries, various backgrounds of life. And that gives it, of course, a very special and unique dimension to an organization like this. Very valuable.
Par ses approches novatrices de la paix, la FPU voit déjà des fruits dans certains des points chauds du globe, en particulier sa très originale initiative de paix au Proche-Orient.
In the Middle East, so far we've brought something like 12,000 people from all over the world to be a presence for peace in the Middle East from outside. In other words, to mediate between Arab and Israeli, between Muslim and Jew, and so on.
I have participated in some of the events organized by the Federation for the World Peace. I think every event is different from others because you can find different people, different experiences, different places. I think one of the most beautiful of my life.
Part of the whole process of IIFWP is the spiritual side. And if you bring that presence to any process, you are bringing something extra that's indefinable. And you can transform a conflict, you can move it to a slightly different situation, people get a different viewpoint.
I felt that there was a great spirituality amongst everybody that came here. There was a power, it was a great sense of power that we were united, we're all together and we're running on the same course. It wasn't about choosing sides, it's about wanting to have justice in the world.
They felt that they could actually do something with this feeling and talk to people, say, look, we're here together, Muslim, Christian, Jews. Why can't we bring that example to you, that we are brothers and sisters?
The idea is to gathering all the efforts of religion, leaders, politicals, to achieve the peace.
The problem is how to build the reconciliation between peoples, Israelis, Palestinians, other Arab nations. That can be built very, very good in the organization like the IIFWP.
It will overcome all the obstacles.
La Fédération pour la paix universelle entend amener un changement au cœur même de la diplomatie internationale en donnant aux Nations Unies un nouveau souffle. Alors même que les Nations Unies célébraient leur 60e anniversaire, la FPU tenait son congrès inaugural à l'autre bout de Manhattan.
How appropriate that the 60th anniversary theme is the UN, a time for renewal.
You know, it's a gathering of people from all over the world, more than 75 countries. I'm certain it would be a good contribution to find a solution and to help those who are in need, which is the ultimate purpose of the United Nations.
When Dr. Sun Myung Moon spoke at the UN, he advocated the UN in its system is lacking one very critical, significant dimension. It should have an interreligious council for the spiritual interests of humanity.
En exhortant les Nations Unies à consulter davantage les guides religieux, la Fédération pour la paix universelle gagne déjà des points. Une percée fut d'ailleurs annoncée lors de l'inauguration de la FPU.
And I'm happy to report to you that when I spoke before the Security Council of the United Nations last year, the United Nations General Assembly finally approved our proposal for a global interfaith dialogue among nations.
The resolution that was adopted in New York was appreciated by the United Nations. They appreciate the ideas that we have launched and that we should collaborate and so on.
La Fédération pour la paix universelle travaille autour de l'idée de vivre pour l'intérêt supérieur, vivre pour autrui. Vivre en harmonie ne veut pas dire pour autant vivre dans l'uniformité. Le mouvement respecte la diversité religieuse de ses membres.
Nobody has to change their religion at all. This is one of the beauties of it. We have people from every conceivable religious persuasion and also people who have no religion at all, people who are just conscientious people who believe in the principle of living for others and have no particular affiliation.
And a Muslim, it's my duty to support such innovative initiative which will create a change within the world for making things happen. I think that's our approach and I think work has started and it will go only strength to strength.
Le mouvement des ambassadeurs de paix sent que la chance est bien là d'aller vers la vraie paix dans ce monde. Il faut juste des gens intègres, prêts à dépasser les barrières de race et de religion et à pratiquer un véritable amour pour leur prochain. Des gens qui veulent se tenir comme ambassadeurs de paix.